From Los Angeles, it's the biggest game show in television history, where one person in one night could walk away with over $2 million. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Greed. And now, Chuck Woolery.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the most dangerous game in America. Welcome to Greed. You know, we have 5 people who have been sitting around all week waiting to play this game. We have a team. Let's meet them right now.
Arlen Bennett Crane.
Seattle, Washington, day trader.
John McLaughlin.
Philadelphia, PA, narcotics agent.
Melissa Iannuzzo.
Boston, Massachusetts, radio producer.
Charmaine Lewis.
Jamaica, West Indies, journalist.
Robert Barton.
Lake Forest, California, building inspector.
All right, that's your team for Greed. Every team has a common foe. In this case, it's the Tower of Greed. Let's take a look at it. It starts at $25,000, then moves on to $50, $75, $100, doubles at $200,000. Then it goes to $500. It doubles at $1 million. And this week, we're playing for $2,350,000 in our jackpot. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun, and Robert, as captain, you have a lot of responsibility because you're going to decide just how far you can take your team up the Tower of Greed. It'll take a lot of courage, and I'm sure you have it. You can stop after any correct answer. You can keep that cash. You can also reject any answer your teammates give you and replace it with one of your own if you think it's wrong. On Greed, we start off with serious money. We're not fooling around here, so Arlen, how are you, by the way?
Awesome. Perfect.
Oh, good. It's nice to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Arlen, I tell you what. Here is your $25,000 question to kick things off. When people use the treatment called Rogaine, what are they trying to do? Lose weight, go to sleep, grow hair, or stop smoking?
I would definitely have to say it's grow hair.
You think it's grow hair?
Yes.
She says grow hair. Robert, do you accept or reject that answer?
I'll accept that answer, Chuck.
You think it's right, grow hair? $25,000? Let's see if it's grow hair. Yes, sir. $25,000 in your pocket. Well, Robert, you want to risk that $25,000 and go for $50? You want to keep the cash? What are you going to do?
We're going to go on, Chuck.
You're going to go on. Okay. John, how are you?
All right, sir.
John, what if you win that $2.35 million tonight? What would you do with it?
I'll open up a kennel and train attack dogs.
Open up a kennel and train attack dogs. John, it's comforting to know that you're on the team. And John, here is your $50,000 question. What cable network features the shows Celebrity Deathmatch, Road Rules, and The Real World? Is it Comedy Central? Is it ESPN? Is it MTV? Or is it MSNBC? You have the question, John?
Yes, sir.
You know what the answer is.
I say MTV.
You think it's MTV? Robert, accept or reject the answer?
I'll accept that answer, Chuck.
You think it's MTV?
Yes.
Well, for $50,000, is it MTV? Yes, it is. Boy. Do you watch MTV a lot, John?
When I'm not getting hit by the dogs.
Okay. We got the dog question coming up next. Unfortunately, John's not going to get it. Robert, $50,000. I was just kidding about the dog question. Keep the cash. Go for the 75. You feel the need for greed, Robert?
We're going to go on, Chuck.
$75,000. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Chuck.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Good. Melissa, you went over $2 million tonight. What would you do with it?
I would give a big chunk of it to my mom,
Big chunk to your mom.
and then I would buy a mansion and live happily ever after with Ben Affleck.
How nice. Isn't that nice? See? A killer and a romantic on the same team. How nice. Okay, Melissa, here we go. This is your $75,000 question. In what industry did Michael Dell become a billionaire? Was it hotels, computers, publishing, oil, or sportswear?
I'm going to go with computers, Chuck.
Computers. Michael Dell. Accept or reject the answer, Robert?
I'll accept that answer, Chuck.
Well, you don't fool around. I mean, you go right for it. You obviously know the answers to these things. So for $75,000, is it computers? Absolutely. Dell Computers. So that's $75,000 in cash. Everybody on your team has $15,000 in their pocket. Now, you want to keep that cash? You want to go for $100,000, Robert?
We're going to go for the $100,000, Chuck.
Charmaine, welcome to the show, Charmaine.
Thank you.
Charmaine, what would you do with $2 million if you got it?
I am going to hire Salvatore Ferragamo to design a line of size 11 shoes for me.
Like those shoes. Like those shoes. Here is your $100,000 question, Charmaine. Which of the following zodiac signs is not represented by a person or an animal? Is it Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, or is it Leo?
I think the scales of justice, Libra.
You think the scales of justice, Libra? That's her answer, Robert. You accept it or reject it?
Yes, I accept it, Chuck.
Accept it. $100,000. How do you feel, Charmaine?
I'm weighing it.
Here we go. Libra for $100,000. Is it there? It is. $100,000. They have $20,000. They're climbing the Tower of Greed. 4 questions away. We'll be right back to find out how they do. Stay with us. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. We're here with Arlen, John, Melissa, Charmaine, and their captain, Robert. And I'm telling you, Robert, you're not fooling around. You're moving through this like it was no problem at all. The next bunch of questions is going to be a little bit tougher, you know that.
Yes.
Because each question has 4 correct answers this time. It's going to be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers, and you have a few decisions you have to make. One is, do you want to keep the $100,000 or risk it? Before you answer that question and make that decision, let me tell you what the category for the $200,000 question is. Everybody ready? Here we go. The category is celebrity marriages. So however comfortable you are with that. Now you have to ask yourself a question, Robert. Do you want to keep the cash, or do you feel the need for greed?
Have the need for greed, Chuck. We're going to go for
$200,000. Almost everybody seems happy about that. Let's see. That's the sound of the Terminator. It gives one player a chance to eliminate another player and take their money, challenging them to a 1-question showdown. Or they can keep the team the way it is. But to sweeten the pot, I'm going to give the challenger $10,000, win or lose. I'm going to activate the Terminator now. Arlen. Arlen, you have been chosen by the Terminator. Do you want to call out one of your players and challenge them to a showdown for their position and their money and get $10,000 for your trouble?
Melissa, let's go.
Melissa. You're the challenger. Melissa, you're the challenge. Winner plays for $80,000. The loser is out of the game. Okay? Here is your $10,000, Arlen. Here is your question. Everybody ready? What month of the year has the shortest name? Melissa.
May.
You're exactly right, Arlen, with your $10,000. Thank you. Melissa, congratulations. Right over here, sweetie. I know. Boy, sometimes you never know what's going to happen on that one. That's what makes it fun here on Greed. So, let's do a recap. John is playing for $40,000. Charmaine for $40,000. Robert is playing for $40,000. And since Melissa took Arlen's place, or has incorporated all of her money in her position, she's now playing for $80,000. Here we go. We're down to four. We're down to four players. Here is your $200,000 question. Which four of the following six notables have been married the most times? Elizabeth Taylor, King Henry VIII, Larry King, Rod Stewart, Johnny Carson, Zsa Zsa Gabor. You have a freebie. Because you've come this far, you have a freebie. That will take away one wrong answer between now and your $2 million jackpot, okay? So anytime you want to use that, you can use it. Do you want to use it now or do you want to save it?
I'll save it.
I'm going to save it, put it right here. There it is. Okay, now, John, back to you. You have an answer, sir.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor. Melissa, give me an answer, please.
I'm going to have to take a guess and say Zsa Zsa Gabor.
I'm sorry?
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Zsa Zsa Gabor. Charmaine?
I think he lopped off the heads of a lot of his wives, so I'm going to say King Henry VIII.
King Henry VIII. Robert, that leaves you with one answer, and it's the last answer. Who do you think it is?
I'm going to go with Larry King.
Larry King. Now, Robert, as you look around these answers, you're the captain. You still have the prerogative to change one answer. Is there anything in there that you would like to change? Only one.
No, Chuck, I'm going to stay with what we have.
Keep it the way it is. $200,000. Let's start with King Henry VIII. Is that one of the correct answers? Yes, it is. We're one away. We're three away. Elizabeth Taylor. Is that one of the answers? It's correct. Two correct answers away from $200,000. Zsa Zsa Gabor. Is that a correct answer? Yes. It is. Well, there's only one left. Only one left, Robert. You know what that means, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I get to tempt you with this cash. There it is. This is $20,000. Just in case, I think it's Larry King, is that right?
Yes.
It's not the right answer. Then you'll have $20,000 to divide among your teammates. It's just how sure you are of that. But I'm happy to give you the money so that you don't go home empty-handed just in case that's wrong. What do you want to do with it?
We're going to go for the $200,000.
Don't even want to touch it? For $200,000, is it Larry King? It is. You got it. $200,000. Congratulations. Very nicely done. Good for you. We'll be back to play with that $500,000 question right after this. Stay with us. Yep. Well, you're in good money now. Now you have to figure out what kind of courage you have here, because you want to risk that $200,000 and play for $500,000. Before you decide that, let me tell everybody what the category for the $500,000 question is. It's ice cream. Ice cream. So now, Robert, you want to keep that $200,000, or do you feel the need for greed?
We're going to go on, Chuck.
Gonna go on. Yeah, the Terminator. Melissa. The Terminator has chosen you, Melissa. Would you like to call out a fellow player and challenge them to all of their money?
Challenge John.
Gonna challenge John. Here we go. Right over here, Melissa. You're the challenger. Over here, John. Melissa, here is your $10,000. Congratulations. Ooh, she's taking on the pit bull. Look out.
German Shepherd.
The German Shepherd. All right. Winner plays for $300,000. Loser is out of the game. Good luck. Ready? Here is your question. Which is the clothing designer responsible for the DKNY line?
Donna Karen.
Donna Karen, she got you, John. Oh, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your romantic. Yeah. Whoa, she's tough. She is tough. 2 for 2, Melissa. Pretty good.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Well, Robert, Charmaine, Melissa, here is your $500,000 question. Good luck. According to Baskin-Robbins, which 4 of the following 7 are the most popular ice cream toppings? Butterscotch, marshmallow, pineapple, maple walnut, hot fudge, caramel praline, strawberries. Well, you still have your freebie. You want to use your freebie? You want to save it?
I'm going to use the freebie, Chuck.
I'm going to use the freebie. Let me take it. All right. We're going to take away one wrong answer. There it goes. So, marshmallow, maple walnut, caramel praline, hot fudge, strawberries, and pineapple are what's left. And Melissa, I need an answer from you.
I'm going to have to say hot fudge.
Hot fudge. Charmaine.
I'm going to go with caramel praline.
Caramel praline. Robert?
I'm going to go strawberries.
Strawberries. Okay, now, Robert, you're the captain. You can give the last answer, or you can pass it off to one of your teammates. It's
I'm
up to
going
you.
to pass it off to Melissa.
You're going to pass it off to Melissa? Okay, Melissa, here we go.
Well,
Can you handle this, kiddo?
hope so. I am going to say marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Well, Robert, being captain, you have one last decision to make, and that is, do you want to change one answer?
No, Chuck, I'm going to go with what we have.
Keep it the way it is. Well, you've come a long way. Let's see where we go. Is hot fudge one of the correct answers? Yes, it is. That was kind of a given, though. You felt pretty good about that. Is marshmallow a correct answer? Yes. Well, now that surprised me. That surprised me. I didn't know that that would be right. 2 correct answers away from $500,000. Caramel praline. Yes! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. Have I got money for you? Oh, I got lots of money for you. I have $50,000 here. $50,000. If it's the right answer, Charmaine will have 100, Robert will have 100, Melissa will have 300,000. If it's the wrong answer, you'll have nothing unless you take this and turn that last answer down. It's $50,000. Want to touch it? Want to hope it's heavy?
That's all right, Chuck. We're going to go for it. I'm confident.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that it's strawberries for $500,000. Oh, I thought for sure it was right. I thought it would be right. It is pineapple. It's pineapple. Oh, and I must tell you, I thought that you had it. I thought strawberries would be more popular, and I thought if he changes anything, he'll change it from strawberries to pineapple, but you didn't make that change. And, oh, I'm so sorry. You guys came such a long way. Thank you so much for playing the game, Robert. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Charmaine. Take a commercial break. Find a brand new team to play more Greed right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. Well, that last team was so close to $500,000, I'm telling you. Well, we're going to meet our next team. Going to meet them right now.
Elizabeth Barker Pinnupfill.
Las Vegas, Nevada, restaurant manager.
William Owens.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee, civil engineer.
Troy Glenn.
Topeka, Kansas, bartender.
Joanna England.
Tazewell, Tennessee, pharmacist.
Robert Louie.
Belton, Texas, attorney.
Brian Noonan.
Chicago, Illinois, substitute teacher.
All right, welcome everybody. Soon there will be 5. Let's start with our qualifying question, and here it is. As of today, how many Hard Rock cafes are there in the world? Your time starts now. All right, everybody's locked in. The correct answer is 104. It's a lot of Hard Rock cafes, isn't it? A lot of hamburgers. So, let's see who our captain is going to be. Who's closest to the correct answer? It's Joanna. Joanna, congratulations. You're going to lead this team. Right over here, please. You're the leader. She's the captain. And who is our next contestant going to be? Elizabeth, congratulations. Right over here, please. Well, it's all guys from here on in. Who is our next player? Brian, congratulations. You're playing for over $2 million. Down to 3. Who's next? It's going to be you, Robert. Right over here, please. You'll be playing for over $2 million. Troy, William, one of you are going to go back in the contestant pool. One of you are going to play for over $2 million. Let's see who it's going to be now. It's going to be you, Troy. Congratulations, William. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your next team for Greed. Well, let's take a look at the Tower of Greed and catch you up to speed and bring you up to the point we need to be in the show. $25,000. We go in $25,000 increments all the way up to $100,000. Double at $200,000. Move on to $500,000. We then double it at $1 million, and now the jackpot is worth $2,400,000. A lot of money. So, Joanna, as the captain, you got a few things I need to go over with you. Number one, you're going to lead this team up the Tower of Greed as far as you want to. You can stop anytime you want after any correct answer and take the money, okay? You can also reject any answer that they give you and replace it with one of your own. Are you comfortable being captain, Joanna? You looked like you were stunned when I told you.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're ready
excited.
to lead them?
Yes.
You got plenty of courage for this?
Yes.
All right. Troy, serious money for this first question. Troy, welcome to the game.
Thank you,
If
Chuck.
I gave you $2 million, Troy, what would you do with it?
Well, I've always wanted to own my own business, and I think I'd have to probably make the owner of the job that I work at a pretty good offer.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's a lot of money to start with. $2.4 million today. And Troy, to get started, here is your $25,000 question. What do competitors race in the annual Tour de France? Motorcycles? Do they race bicycles? Do they race stock cars? Do they race quarter horses?
I have to say bicycles.
Bicycles is his answer. Joanna, do you accept or reject that answer?
I accept.
You accept the answer of bicycles
Yes, sir.
for Tour de France for $25,000. Is it bicycles? Yes, it is. Congratulations. Everyone has 5,000, Joanna. Oh, do you want to risk that 25 and go for 50? You go
Yes.
for 50? So you're going to be a nice captain and ask all your
Yes.
team? I noticed you looked at
Yes.
everybody. Okay, Robert, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Robert, what would you do with $2.4 million?
I would buy an airplane and fly around the world.
Are you a pilot?
No, I'm not, but I would learn to be.
Well, that would be a good precursor, yes. Well, Robert, here is your $50,000 question, Robert. According to the Oscar Mayer Company, what is their current top-selling cold cut? Is it ham, bologna, liverwurst, salami?
I guess bologna.
You think it's bologna? Joanna, comfortable with that? Accept the answer, reject the answer?
I accept it.
You accept it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We got $50,000 worth of bologna out there. Let's see. Is it bologna? Yes, it is. All right, good. Very well done. Everybody has $10,000 now. How you feeling, Joanna?
Feel good.
Feeling pretty good?
Feel good.
All right. Going to take a short break, come back with Joanna and her team right after this to see how far they get. Stay with us. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. We're here with Troy, Robert, Brian, Elizabeth, and their captain, Joanna. They have $50,000, and now the question is, do you feel the need for greed, Joanna? You want to go to $75,000?
Yes.
Yes, she says yes. Hi, Brian, how are you?
Hi, Chuck, I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. $2.4 million, boy, big jackpot.
A lot of cash.
What would you do with it?
I think I'd get my back waxed and move to Tahiti.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, here is your $75,000 question, Brian. According to a 1999 Gallup poll, what form of legalized gambling do the highest percentage of Americans participate in? Buying lottery tickets, betting in office pools, casino gambling, playing bingo for money, betting on a dog race.
Well, Chuck, I know I do it every Saturday. I'm going to have to say buying lottery tickets.
Buying lottery tickets. All right, Joanna, do you accept or reject that answer?
I accept.
You think that's it?
Yes.
No, okay. A lot of choices in there that could go any way. Let's see. Buying lottery tickets, is that worth $75,000? Show me the money. That's it. Got it. Good for you. All right. Everybody's got $15,000. The next one's worth $100,000. Everybody's shaking their head yes. Are you going to go?
Yes.
Do you feel a need for greed?
I do.
She does?
I do.
Okay. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, $2.4 million to go a long way in anybody's life. What would you do with it?
I have 5 kids that are going to go to college with it, and then I'm going to have some major pampering for myself.
Major pampering.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. What would be the first thing you did for yourself?
Spa.
That's good. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if we can get you to that spot. Here is your $100,000 question, Elizabeth. Which of these men is not one of the famous acting Baldwin brothers? Is it Alec, Daniel, William, James, or Stephen?
I believe it's James.
You believe that it's James. Joanna, would you like to accept or reject that answer?
I accept.
You accept. You think
Yes.
it's James as well?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. $100,000, jumping off place. Is it James for $100,000? Yes, it is. Good for you. Very nicely done. That's great. All right. I wasn't sure of that one myself, and I know most of them. That's good. Well, in this round, you know, the questions get a little bit harder now. Each question has 4 correct answers. We're moving in that $200,000 direction. You're going to be depending on your teammates to come up with all these answers. And so, Joanna, I got to ask you a question. You want to keep the $100,000 or risk it? Before you answer, let me give everybody the category to this $200,000 question, and here it is. Christmas music. Now, Joanna, big decision. You want to keep the cash, or do you feel the need for greed?
Go.
Go for $200,000. Here we go. And here comes the Terminator. The Terminator is going to choose somebody out there, and they're hopefully going to choose one of their players and take all their money and send them home with nothing. Let's go see who it's going to be. I'm going to activate the Terminator. Now, here we go. Troy. The Terminator has chosen you, Troy. Would you like to call out one of your fellow players for a 1-question showdown? I'll give you $10,000, win or lose.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you want to call out, Troy?
I have to do Joanne.
You're going to call out the captain. Come on, Joanna. Right over here, Joanna, on this side. So you want to be captain, Troy? Want to be captain?
Could be interesting.
Winner of this will be playing for $80,000. The loser will be out of the game. Are you ready for your question?
Yes.
What is the predominant color of the standard United Parcel Service truck? Troy.
Brown.
That is absolutely right.
Yes. Thanks for playing.
Thank you. Congratulations, Troy. Right over to your place. Troy. Up there, Troy. Sorry. I didn't mean to point you in the wrong direction. We got a new captain. Congratulations.
I found home.
Yeah. I think I told you to go back there. Well, before we go, let me tell everybody what they're playing for. Everybody's playing for $40,000, except Troy, who just won that Terminator. He's playing for $80,000. So here is your $200,000 question. Good luck. Which 4 of the following 6 gifts were given in the traditional song, The 12 Days of Christmas? Pipers piping, cobblers cobbling, ladies dancing, swans a-swimming, horns a-blowing, geese a-laying. Now, you've come this far, Troy. You're the captain. Here's your freebie. It's good to take away 1 wrong answer. Now, do you want to use it on this particular question, or do you want to save it for another question?
No, we're saving it.
It's good all the way to $2.4 million. There it goes. I'm going to save it. Robert, he's pretty confident. Hopefully you are too. Give me an answer.
I think Piper's Piping is in there.
That's 1. Brian?
I sang it all last Christmas with my 3-year-old. Swans are swimming.
Swans are swimming. That's 2. Elizabeth?
Geese a-laying.
Geese a-laying is 3. Troy?
I'll be dancing with the ladies. Ladies
dancing is 4. That's it. Anything in there you want to change? Since you're the captain, you can change any 1 answer.
Oh, no way.
You think they're all correct? Well, let's see. $200,000. Geese a-laying, is it there? Yes, it is. 3 away. Swans a-swimming. Yes, sir. Ladies dancing, is it there? bet. You seem awfully confident, Troy. You really do. But, you know, it's my job to help you out if I can. And I don't want to see anybody go home empty-handed. Just in case it isn't Piper's piping. It may be something else. I'm not really sure. I'm going to give you $20,000. Spread it around. Have a little fun. Feel that. It's $20,000. I know, isn't that fun? It's exciting, and it smells good.
That help smells good, but
yeah.
I'm going to have to give it back to you.
Okay, here we go. Who's going to go? That's right. Well, I hope this is right. $200,000, that's what we're looking for. Is it Piper's piping for $200K? Had to be. Congratulations. Very nicely done, Troy. Nicely done, team. Take a commercial break. Come right back at you right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Greed, everybody. We have a smaller team now, only 4 people, Robert, Brian, Elizabeth, here with our captain, Troy. So, Troy, you got to say, do you want to risk that $200,000, go for $500 before you answer? Let me give you the category, okay? Category is languages. So how do you feel about that? Do you want to keep the cash? Or do you feel the need for greed, Troy? I don't know, right, Troy?
Let's go for it. We got a freebie. Let's go for it.
You do have a freebie, so here we go.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Sound of the Terminator, here it comes. Elizabeth. The Terminator has chosen you, Elizabeth. Is there anyone on this team that you would like to call out to a one-question showdown for all of their money? And I'll give you $10,000, win or lose, just a challenge.
Yes,
Who are you going to call out, Elizabeth?
Robert.
Okay, Robert, here we go. Elizabeth, you will be here. Robert, you will be here. Now, what took you so long? Why did you challenge Robert?
I didn't really want to hide. I feel bad challenging anybody. We have a good team, but
What's the name of the game?
We're here to win money.
$10,000, Elizabeth.
I go home with something.
You sure do. Good luck to both of you. The winner plays for $200,000. The loser is out of the game. And here we go. According to the Pet Industry Joint Advisory Council, what is the most common pet in the United States? Elizabeth.
Dog.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth, that is an incorrect answer. You have your $10,000. Thank you. It was cat, Robert, and you tried to reach in, but you missed it. You got lucky.
I got lucky.
Right there. Here we go. So, gentlemen, here is your $500,000 question. Which 4 of the following 7 primary languages are spoken by more people in the world? Chinese, English, French, Hindi, Russian, Spanish, Bahasa. My captain over here just reminded me that he has a freebie, and apparently you would like to use it. Is that correct?
Most definitely.
Well, throw it at me. Here's a freebie. Okay, here we go. Take away one wrong answer, please. All right. Hopefully that helped. Now, Robert.
I'm going to go with English.
English. One answer. Brian.
I'll go with Spanish, Chuck.
Spanish. It's 2 answers. Troy.
Chinese.
Chinese. 3 answers. Troy, you're the captain. You can give me the last answer yourself, or you can pass this responsibility on to Robert or Brian. It's up to you.
I'm going to pass it to Robert.
Robert, give me the last answer.
I believe the last answer is Hindi.
Hindi. Now, Troy, you are the captain. You can change one answer if you would like. What do you think?
He's a lawyer. I'm just a bartender. I'm going to go with him.
All right. Well, I hope that's a smart move. We're going to find out right now. Is English one of these correct answers? Yes. Three correct answers away. Spanish, is it there? It's there. Spanish. Is it Chinese? Well, you got three. Please. Down to that Hindi, that little tricky Hindi one. You don't know whether that's right or not, do you?
That's a rough one.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. Look at that, Troy. Look at that.
That's a beautiful thing.
It's going to be 50,000 of those. 50,000 of them. That's what you get if you don't want to go for Hindi.
It's almost as beautiful as my girlfriend, but, you know.
I don't think you'd like to hear that. You want to hold on to that?
I've already smelt it. I felt it.
That was 20,000. This is 50. Hindi. Let's see. Brian will be paying for $100,000. Robert's going to be playing for 200. And of course, Troy, it's either 50,000 distributed among you guys, or you're going to get 200,000 if the answer is correct. What are you going to do?
The bigger this stack feels, the better it feels, but I still can't hold on to it.
Okie doke. Come on, Hindi. For $500,000. Is this one of the 4 languages spoken by more people in the world? Is it Hindi? Awfully good.
Oh, that's it.
Well, you never know.
That's it.
It's all the time we have. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Chuck Woolery. I'll see you next time on Greed. Thanks for being with us. Bye-bye, everybody.